Happy Halloween.
All right, there we go. I think we got it all figured out finally. And if anybody's not able to hear me or the music's too loud, or you're not able to see the video yet, let me know. But we are up, we are running. Hello, everybody. And I was just taking a quick stop to type in the chat there. It's only me behind the scenes, so and I'm one of those types of people where if I start working on something and my attention has to pivot, all of my attention will go to that thing I'm pivoting towards instead of like splitting it equally. So but hello everybody, happy Monday. Welcome to today's live stream. I'm your girl, or her hands at least, Rocky A Star. And awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. So we're just like the title says, we're just doing a really chill live stream today. It's been a wild couple of weeks. I used to always be like that person, like, how do people like think it's so hard to like record videos and like, it's not that hard. You just record stuff. It's easy, right? No, it's really hard. And when life suddenly decides just to go sideways on you, it becomes even more interesting. Especially when your skills are like mine. I'm still not fully there yet on video editing, where it's a goal. We're working on it every day, but so quick little life update. I'm not going to get too serious because it's finally been a day and a half since I've cried. I'm really proud of myself on that. So that is a good thing. So quick catch up. Why I have been so absent on recording videos, making any type of content, even really keeping up on Instagram, which I'll be honest, I'm not on there a lot, but I am on there because I'm starting to find some cool people on there. Starting to find that where all of my my niche is, so to say. So at the end of September, like September 28th, 29th, Hurricane Helene decides to look at Florida. And it didn't come near Tampa Bay. It actually went way above us. But we got tons of storm surge. It shut down a water treatment plant a little south of me in St. Petersburg. It also took out power for most of Pinellas County. I was without power for almost 4 days. But, so, you know, life goes back to somewhat normal. My husband's birthday's coming up the weekend right after we get power back. And we always go to this event called FL2K. It's a huge car event. I know there's one here and there's one also in Texas. It's called like TX2K, I believe. I don't know if they do them in any other states, but they always hold one here. It's called FL2K. Now it's Freedom Factory. It's owned by Cletus McFarland, who happens to be a YouTuber on here. But he owns what is still known somewhat as Bradenton Motorsports. So we went there the weekend. What was that, like October 5th? Because his birthday was on the 7th, and I think October 7th was a Monday. So we go on the weekend, we have a great time. Late Saturday night, while we're enjoying the event, we find out at this point, he's not really a hurricane. We know it's going to become a hurricane, but Milton starts forming out in the Gulf of Mexico, and the way it's projected, it's looking right at Florida. So we're like, okay, cool. I'll get some more hurricane supplies. I'll fight more people, throw some more bows at the Walmart, get some water. Oh man, it goes crazy. Like, I used to live in California, and you can't really prepare for earthquakes and forest fires or wildfires like you can a hurricane. Like, even with a tornado, like a hurricane, you get like 3-4 days. You normally get a couple days ahead, and everybody just, if you want to know what the end of the world looks like, come to Florida when a hurricane is happening. Like, all the shelves will be bare. Like, the only thing that's left is like Dom Perignon water. Gas stations, all that. Even like the expensive gas, like the ethanol, the diesel, all of it is sold out somehow. So if you want to know what the end of the world looks like, come to Florida a couple days before a hurricane hits. You're gonna get a really good idea. Yeah. So Milton comes, we evacuate Wednesday morning, and even though we're not in like the lowest part of our county, part of the Hillsborough River, which leads right into Tampa Bay, is right behind our houses. So we go ahead, we get up to my husband's warehouse, we hang out there. Storm comes in about 8:30 p.m. and it was one of those moments where you feel so happy, but you feel so sad at the same time, because I have friends and family in Sarasota, Bradenton, but at the same time, you're hoping that hurricane is going to wobble a little bit further south, because I think they're trying to say Milton hit Tampa Bay, because some places try to say like Sarasota, Bradenton area is part of like the greater Tampa Bay, but it's not. They like being known as like Sarasota, Manatee County. That's their thing. They're not really part of Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is like where I'm at in Pinellas County, Hillsborough, Polk, Pasco. So the 3 P's and H. That's what makes up That's, I feel, what makes up Tampa Bay. And I've lived here 20 years. I feel like I can have some say on what makes up Tampa Bay. So I don't think Tampa Bay's gotten hit. It's technically been over 100 years since we've been hit still by a hurricane. That's what I'm believing in my mind. Because the hurricane wobbled. It came in at Siesta Key, which is right near where Bradenton Motorsports Park is. So it was realistically only like a 45 maybe hour drive from where I was and that hurricane came in at. We didn't get the storm surge, but because we got the backside of the hurricane, which was the worst part of the hurricane, we got the worst winds, the worst rains, and we were without power for over 5 days. When I finally got home, my fridge smelled like the bubonic plague on like some type of, bad things that we probably aren't allowed to say on YouTube because they're really, really picky about the words that you say. But oh my God, I didn't think my fridge was going to go out that long for some reason. Otherwise, I would have cleaned my fridge, at least the freezer out. Because my fridge, it was whatever. I just had to pick stuff up, throw it out. But my freezer, like, I had ice cream in there. I still had meat in there. And a lot of that stuff defrosted. And it made a lovely puddle of stuff to clean up. So, yeah, that was fun. On top of all of it, while the power's out, but the hurricane's gone, my husband has to go out of town. I'm staying at his mother-in-law's house, and my mother-in-law goes out of town, so it's just me hanging at my mother-in-law's house until my husband gets home. And like I said, we're not going to talk too much about the last thing because I finally have stopped crying about it. But I also have 2 dogs, Buster and Diesel. You've seen them sometimes during the potty time break that I throw up for the channel. And Diesel's about a year and some change old. We got him not very long ago. Buster we have had since he was born. He was born into the family, so to say. And Buster is a 14-year-old Chihuahua. Buster did take a trip over the Rainbow Bridge, and I'm going to take a quick second because I just need to breathe in, breathe out. And so, sorry everybody, I just need a quick moment. So yeah, that happened, and that really threw me off for another whole entire week, and it still kind of has thrown me off and put me in a little bit of a creative slump. But oh my god, I thankfully have never been in the Miami area during a hurricane, but I have tons of friends and family down there, and like Naples area, Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood, Doral. Yes, I think Miami is like the absolute perfect idea of what the end of the world will look like when hurricanes come through. Or when a hurricane comes through. That is what the end of the world will look like. If you record that and say, "Oh my god, the end of the world is happening," everybody will believe you because of what it would look like. And thank you for the hugs. It is been a trying weeks. But we're gonna get through it, because my thoughts on life is there's always clouds. You can't stop a rainstorm from happening. It's always going to rain. But that rainstorm's gonna go away, and the clouds are gonna go away, and the sun's gonna come out again. Are you gonna lay there in bed and be all mopey because it rained for a couple of days? Or are you gonna get up out of bed and go take it on with a big happy face, you know? So we're gonna take the world on with a big happy face. And things that give me little dopamine hits of happiness are nails. Oh my god, I love nails. I love doing my nails. Nails give me life. Nails. So now that we got, excuse me, that was like a really weird sudden burp. Oh my goodness, I couldn't hit mute quick enough. It was like a burp sneeze thing that wanted to happen. So now that we got some basic life updates out of the way, and me saying I'm sorry for being absent, but I'm back, I'm here, we're gonna be making some fun content again. So what I'm going to start off first is I got a bunch of nail mail the last 2 weeks. I'm going to start off, I'll throw that off on camera. I'm going to bring it up here because it all technically came together. So to help my dopamine receptors feel better again, I was organizing my nail stuff, and I realized there were certain types of nail shapes I didn't have or have as much of like I thought I did. Like, I have tons of extra long coffin, but I have no, like, short coffin nails. I'm running out of almond nails, and I wanted some short almonds. So I wanted to try a different brand out. They were like $4. In fact, I'll pull these up all in a minute. I think none of these were over $5. These are, and I'm probably going to totally mispronounce this, Gaoy. Gaoy. I have seen this brand a lot on Amazon. I even have some of their gel polishes, and their gel polishes are fairly fairly good. So I went ahead, took a chance, and I don't have any ballerina shaped nails. Very similar to Coffin, but it's just slightly different. We're gonna flip over to the monitor real quick. So this is the ones I got. These are the Gaoy short ballerina nail tips. You can get 240 of them. They are pre-shaped. They say they're acrylic nail tips. You get 12 sizes. And I am a Prime member. Maybe that's I recall sometimes when I wasn't a Prime member, sometimes things would cost a couple cents more. So do keep that in mind. They also are doing, what's this? Save 30% on 10-piece. Oh, I don't need no 10-piece nail file set. Girl, the amount of nail files I got, I'm good. I don't ever think I'm running out. So this is what they look like. And to give you an idea, I'm going to go back to the camera so we can take them out. Let's see what they look like. I always grab the biggest size first because here's the thing. I know I'm probably not going to be a size 0, but when I'm snatching out of here, it's easiest for me to remember this is going to be like a 0 or a 1. There's a lot on my brain, so the less work I need it to do, the better. But this is a 0, which actually almost fits. It's a little too wide for me. But it's not a very long nail. Right now, for a long time, I've been about that short nail life. I do love long nails, but it's just so hard it's so hard for me to type in them. I just, when I don't have to type, I love wearing, oh girl. But these are almost 2 centimeters long to give you an idea, so 2 centimeters is not that long. My natural nail is already a whole centimeter long, so I'm only adding an extra centimeter realistically onto my nail. They do feel rather nice. I do expect them to be somewhat pliable, and you can flex them. Towards the tip though, they are much stronger. They don't have as much flex in them like it does around the cuticle area. It is quite thin too. So you could possibly get away with using these even for Gel X application, but I like press-on nails. That's my thing. I'm going to put those nails on a stand, decorate them, pull out my nail glue, and call it a day. So those are those tips. Next, like I said, I have tons and tons and tons and tons of long Coffin, extra long Coffin, but I didn't have any short Coffin nails. So these ones are, again, a name I am not going to know how to say, but I'm going to try. Krofaue? K-R-O-F-A-U-E? I don't know. Sometimes, at least when it comes to these Amazon, those brands I only find on Amazon, it feels like they just like throw some letters into a Scrabble bag and pull it out, and they're like, that's the name. These ones here already, I can tell right away. I like how the cuticle area's built. It has that little bit of a bump there is the best way I can put it. It is a little big for my nail. And just so you can get an idea. Because people are like, what's the difference between Coffin and, well, here we go. So with a ballerina, it's more, think of like a ballet or a, what's those shoes that they wear? Slippers, those little ballet slippers they wear. It comes more in at a point, whereas a Coffin, I'm gonna throw, it looks more just like that. It looks like a Coffin would. It's much more squared, but it does have a slight bit of tapering on the side. It's not as dramatic. And then, of course, what helps keep them in that same family is they have the squared off kind of top. These ones here, we'll switch back to the monitor. I think these ones were also $4.99. Let's go back. Yep, these ones were also $4.99. You get 240 pieces among 12 different sizes. Look at that. $499.00 fluid. Like, these things aren't even, I don't even get why you would have the fluid ounce pricing for full cover nail extensions. Like, that's sus now. That is so sus. But these were the ones that I got. And let's go back for the feel test. I haven't done the feels. The feels. It's all about the feels, man. So again, and I expect them to be kind of pliable, malleable, workable, whatever word you'd like to use down here. But it does seem to flex back pretty quickly. Up here at the top, though, it is solid. Like, that thing is not budging. And if you hear Diesel in the background, he's saying hello. You guys have my mommy. She's been hanging out with me all week, and now she's not hanging out with me. I don't know what to do. Hey, Charlie. And again, we're at like about another 2 centimeters. So for me, I'm only adding on an extra centimeter. That is not bad at all. And again, another brand. It's the same one we just looked at, except this time it is the Almond nail tips. They're in a short style instead of a long style. But again, the brand I can't pronounce. These were also $4.99. I got them all from that same listing page. And these do look more almond than a lot of the other ones I get. Normally, when I get short almonds, they still have like this weird stiletto shape to it. But these actually look like little almonds. Where's a 1? I feel like a 1 would fit me a little bit better. Yeah. Like, that just perfectly fits on. I like that. Okay, those are pretty cute. We might make a little set with you soon. Those ones might be the winner. I'm always looking for brands with, I'll be honest, I don't have a lot of brand loyalty. There's certain things that, like, I am brand loyal to. But when it comes to, like, press-on nails or full cover nails, I will buy almost any brand as long as they're good and I can fit them on my nail. I will buy any brand. So if there's a brand you want to recommend, feel free to drop it in the chat, in the comments if you're watching later. So the last thing I got the last thing I got, and we'll switch back over to the monitor one more time. I saw this everywhere on my Instagram feed. Every other post for whatever reason one day was this, again, another name I can't say. I feel like they pulled it off the Scrabble bag. Mutiovo, Mutiovo. And what this is, it's a semi-solid instant nail glue, quick drying with upgraded remover for press-on nail tips, no need for UV lamp, strong, long-lasting, fake acrylic nails glue kit. In a tropical scent. I don't know how I missed that part last time. I think I got to no need for UV, and I was like, alright, I'm done reading the title. But I didn't realize that it has tropical, it's banana and rose. Ooh. So they also say that they have no alcohol. It's a mild formula. It's supposed to be harmless to our skin. And it should be just like any other nail glue. We'll flip back to the camera. But it should be just like any other nail glue. Let's open up the lid. Okay. They just put like a little boot thing over it so it doesn't leak out. I was gonna say, did they already like seal itself shut? But okay. So in theory, my preferred method is I like to put, when I'm doing press-on nails, I like to put a little bit of glue on the back of the nail that I'm going to be adhering on and onto my actual natural nail after I've prepped it. That's my preferred preference. So, can I put this thing back over it without squeezing glue everywhere? Cool. That's a neat idea. I don't see a lot of places like put something over the end cap like that so the glue won't like spout out everywhere. So that's a smart idea. Oh, I didn't even smell it. I'm gonna tell you this much. This part smells like nail glue. Like, I don't smell no banana. I don't smell no rose. And I love bananas. Don't nothing about that smell like banana. And I'm not gonna keep trying to put that little cap on there because I'm like secretly gluing my fingers together. Maybe the instant glue remover will not smell like it. No, this doesn't smell like banana or rose either. It smells like nail polish remover. Not the one with acetone, but it smells like just regular old nail polish remover. Okay. Sure. Whatever. I don't know where the banana... I was actually really intrigued by that because Mia Secrets is one of the monomers I buy a lot, and Mia Secrets comes in like various scents. Like there is a coffee scented monomer. Okay, girl, I like that. I also have a lot of monomers from Nail Couture. They have like this one that's kind of like candy scented. Can you still smell monomer? Yes. But for someone like me who doesn't mind the smell of monomer so much, I get over it and I like that little extra scent that's normally there with it. It's kind of cool. And I'm going to take a quick... We're not going to pause real quick. I'm just going to mute so I can take a quick drink. Awesome. So, one reason why I was interested in this is they kept marketing everywhere that this is supposed to help hold your press-on nails for 28 plus days. So, we all know the true secret to keeping our nails on is prep and what we do to our nails after we put them on, plus sizing. There's a few things involved, not just glue. So, we're going to put to the test, if we do everything right, we get our sizing right, we prep them right, we apply them right, will this actually hold them for 28 days? Because, I mean... I'll be honest, I don't like wearing a pair of nails longer than a week, but for science purposes, I will try it out. I will see. So that was everything for my little mini Amazon haul. Like I said, I need to get the dopamine flowing. I bought a couple items. It made my dopamine flow. I felt a little better again. Made me get out of bed. Okay, I'm not going that far. It didn't make me get out of bed, but... spending money makes me happy for some reason. I don't know. I guess I'm a real girl in that nature. So now, what we are going to move into next, this has a really cool special story behind it. So, a lot of you were friends on Instagram, and you guys know I am totally cool with you tagging me in a giveaway. If you throw as long as it's not like one where you can be like, hey, come on, Luke can tell that one's kind of scammy, don't tag me on that one. But if it's nail related, and we can all see it's not a scam, please tag me. Tag me! I want to accidentally win something too, y'all. So I actually have followed them for a little bit. They are called the Drip Lab Acryliks. You can find them on Instagram. I'll happily, once everything is finalized on my live stream, I'm going to have links up to them and also Twinkled T and those Amazon products. One cool thing about me is if I do make any type of commission or affiliate, if I have some type of affiliation with something, I let you know. And I let you know that, hey, I may accidentally get a little something because you bought using my link or my code. So when it comes to Amazon, I don't mess with storefronts. I personally just feel gross when I try to list storefront links. Like, I guess because I'm watching like Kiki and Ashley Nicole and a few other people that talk about overconsumption, I just don't feel comfortable with Amazon links. So whenever I post something up to Amazon, I'll never gatekeep and be like, oh, message me so that way you get the link. No girl. It'll just be there. You can click on it. You can go buy it. I don't care. But back to the special story. I was telling about this one. That's the other thing. I get highly distracted very easily. So I followed them for a little bit. I love acrylics, but I don't get to use them as often. And they had some really cool acrylics I've had my eye on that they were posting up on Instagram. And then I saw they got to 1K followers and they had a little contest. And I was like, oh, let me throw my name up in this. And if we're friends on Instagram and I know you're cool with being tagged in those types of things, I will definitely tag you. So I was, at this point, I have my 2 dogs. I'm just sitting in my husband's warehouse. I'm bored. So I'm tagging my friends. I'm just on Instagram all day long, waiting for my power to come back on. And lo and behold, I won my first ever Instagram contest. Yay! And that was thanks to the Drip Lab Acryliks. So now they definitely hold a special place in my heart because it was the first time I ever won a contest on Instagram. I thought those things were so rigged. I'm like, man, they only let their friends win. They don't ever let like us normie people win. No, us normal people can win too. It can happen. Like, I'm not even that popular on Instagram or on YouTube. So yes, us normal people can win things too. So in here, I was second place, which, hey, I'm still happy with because second place was 5 1/2 grams, right? Grams. I want to say grams. We're going to open up the package and confirm, but I'm fairly confident it's grams because that makes, I think grams is smaller than ounces. Yeah, gram is. I had to think there for a moment. But I received 5 1/2 ounce, I know I received 5 jars of acrylic powder from their Halloween collection. There we go. So I love, first off, the packaging. This is so cute. I also work in different places where I have to ship. I am partly a reseller on Mercari, Poshmark, and eBay. I also have my own press-on nail business that we will be talking about more later. So first thing for me when I get a package from somewhere is, what does it look like? First off, this just speaks to like all of my happiness. It's all holographic, pink, shimmery, glowy. We have the sticker to remind us that we're gorgeous. Of course we are. And I love that they put on there to, that it's fragile, letting hopefully your mail person know, please be gentle with this package. Don't throw it around like a football, please and please. So for me, as someone in shipping, I really appreciate the pretty packaging and the attention, the care, the colors. And we're gonna open this up. I don't want to tear it up too bad. So what we have inside, oh wow, oh, So these must be the acrylics, but oh yes, they know what I like. We get stickers. Oh, and there's a little star even. There's one purple star in there just for me because my favorite color is purple and I am a star. And what's okay, so there's nothing bad that you guys can see on here. I just want to make sure it wasn't like something with my address or something. So just a little thing, welcome me to the Drip Lab family. It's reminding me that I am the giveaway winner and thanking me for following and participating to our giveaway. We hope you enjoy your prize. We would love to see your work with these products. Please tag us. Don't worry, I love to tag people. Okay, ounce. So there we go. I'm glad we opened it. It clarified it. It's ounces. So I got a ½ ounce of their Friday the 13th. A ½ ounce of the Joker, a ½ ounce of Hocus Pocus, a ½ ounce of Salem's Spell, and one of the ½ ounces of Autumn Rain. I started losing my voice there for a moment. So we're gonna switch back over to the monitor real quick. And here we pull up. So if you are curious about Drip Lab Acryliks and want to know more about them, this is their Instagram page. This is how I first found out about Drip Lab. And they do offer a couple different ways of shopping with them. I went ahead and went to their shop tab first so we can take a peek at what do they got? What's here? Is it me? Is my internet being weird? What if I... Okay, there we go. It might be me. My internet has been really weird these past couple days. There's been a lot going on. So I got... Mine came from the Halloween collection. Is it up here? I think it's this one. Yep, there's Autumn Rain. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at all of the... Oh my god, that's so pretty. That's not what I was thinking it was going to look like at first. And oh my goodness. And that's the other cool thing too, is they have a lot of glitter acrylics, and I have a weakness for glitter. And this one, Friday the 13th, like I love how that pink and the blue and we're gonna swatch these out too. I just want to see what they look like because my hand's gonna be a little steady. I haven't worked with acrylic in about a year, so it's not gonna be the prettiest looking thing. Let's see, we also got, so we got Autumn Rain, we got Friday the 13th. Oh, and there's Hocus Pocus. That's the other one we got. Ooh, that does make me feel like the Hocus Pocus movie, the Sanderson sisters. And I think the next ones will be from, because they have 2 different collections for Halloween. Here's the Joker. Oh, there's 2 of the Jokers. Alright, here's what we're going to do then instead. I think we would have more fun just opening these up and seeing what they look like. I even have some monomer nearby. I even have a little thing we can put monomer in. And we're going to adjust the light so we can see a little bit better. So let's go ahead, open these bad boys up. First I want to look at the stickers because I love stickers. If you couldn't tell, I've been slowly decorating my machine over here. Those are so... that one's gonna go on the machine. Hello Kitty. How did they know? How did they know I love Hello Kitty? Stop. That one's cute too. That one feels like me. Except I never wear my glasses because, yeah, I'm bad about wearing them. I wear contacts, but... Oh, it's all good. You haven't missed too much yet. We haven't got to We're about to swatch all the pretty colors, so you got back just in time. And of course, there's another little card in here thanking us and reminding us again that we are gorgeous. So let's open up our little box of goodies. First, before I do that, I just want to check on Diesel. Okay, make sure he was doing okay. I haven't heard from him in a moment or two. Hey, Bubblicious! Hey, girl! You got here just in time. We are about to look at some acrylic powders. Something I have not done in a while, but if you win them. So, we get a little business card inside about Drip Lab Acryliks. And what does that say? Aw, pretty things. See, again, all of the packaging. Like, this is what I'm looking for when I'm buying from a nail place. Like, put thought into it. It's not just a plain little ugly brown box. It's a pretty pink box. It's reminding me that there's pretty little things inside of here. Even the little... Try to pull it out. Whoops. Even like the cushioning paper, the shipper, the bubble mailer. That's the word, bubble packaging, whatever you want to call it. It's pink and it's got little hearts on it, but it's still practical, so it's going to keep my stuff safe. So I like that. And that must have been where the one little purple star came from. Some little fun pieces of confetti in here, because it was a little Halloween giveaway, so I like it. It stays on theme. It's all about theme with me. That's my thing. Sell me on your dream. So let's flip these over and we'll see which is which. So this is the Joker. And this is Friday the 13th. Ooh, Hocus Pocus looks cool. I love those bright orange pieces in there. And we've got some Autumn Rain, the Prince song that hasn't been released yet. The sister to Purple Rain, Autumn Rain. And this one here, Salem Spell. I saw this one on their website, like, you know, because I know it was in the box. I won them, so I went onto the website and I looked and I was like, oh my god, that one. So I think this one's gonna be my favorite. But let's find out. I also do not have normal swatch sticks nearby, so let's go on a hunt. Well, I'm going on a hunt. You guys get to hear me on this hunt. Look for my bag o' nails. Oh, bag o' nails, where have you gone? I have this huge bag that is full of nails, but it is not here right away. Okay, so I'm gonna mute myself. I will be back in 60 seconds. I'm gonna walk to my other room real quick so I can get some clear nails that we can use as swatches for these. I will be right back. And just like that, we're back. So this is one of my many bags of nail tips. I got so many from eNail Couture scoops and super scoops that... Okay, cool. I had to make sure I unchecked the mute button. I'm really bad at that. So I got so many of them, and I was tired of having all these little mini bags of nails. Like, mini bags. Like, they would send a bag like this size, and then it would have like, you know, one of the each round sizes in there. So, and I had almost like 100 bags, like, that were this shape with like 12 other little bags inside of it of nails. So I took a really big freezer bag and made a list of what's inside of here. So I know, like, I have round nails, honey peach, and whatever. And a reminder, like, if I need all 12 nail sizes, there's 0 through 11 in there. So, method to my madness. And like I said, I'm doing this because, yeah, those are I don't ever wear the round nails, so I totally don't mind treating those like swatch sticks. I thought when I made that Amazon order for the nail glue and stuff that I showed a few moments ago, I thought I put nail swatches in there. That was the whole point for me to make an Amazon order, because I was out of nail swatches. But I apparently did not throw them in the cart, and I'm too lazy and almost kind of too poor to make another order with them. So we're gonna make do with what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna need 5 nails. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what's really cool, we'll talk about it real quick since it's a channel update and this all kind of feeds into each other. I love to do acrylics, but I don't get to do them often enough. And I would love to be able to have a set of acrylic nails as press-ons. And something, I don't know why this never dawned in my little brain. Again, I was bored on Instagram and I was just scrolling, just doom scrolling when there was no power for 5-6 days. I saw a few people using dual forms like you would use for polygel. They were using dual forms to put acrylic in there. And then, like, so, video coming up in due time. I do want to see how that process works, how well we can make it work, like using dual forms and acrylic powder. Okay, there was a typo. Okay. I thought it was. I wasn't sure. I didn't go back to the Instagram post and double check, so I was like, I don't know. I don't know for sure. I do know that, I mean, for me, when it comes to acrylic nails, I don't make acrylic nails for anybody except for myself. I don't like building acrylic on people. I don't know why. I don't enjoy it. But I enjoy building acrylic on myself. If my daughter wants a pair of acrylic, I wouldn't mind building them on her. I don't know. It's a thing. I don't know. I guess also because I'm not fully trained. It's something I've been going back and forth about, possibly going to nail school and becoming a nail technician, but then that means I have to go, either I have to have my own salon or I have to go work at a salon, and I really don't want to work at a salon. Eventually I'll find the case that has all of my brushes that I use for acrylic. At least I hopefully will. There's a couple of them. A smaller one back there. Got too many brushes. I've got too many little cases of stuff and things and things and stuff and stuff and things. Splashy Diesel. The dog's over here sneezing. Alright, so let's also, you might hear my squeaky chair. It's really old. There's no padding left on this chair. So let's get a mat. Remove our nails. Remove our juice. And I'm just gonna grab some nail stands. 1, 2, 3. Actually, these are bigger nails, so let's use the bigger ones. 3, 4, 5. Hope everybody though is having a wonderful day. An amazing, wonderful, fabulous day at that. And the music today is from, I should have this already down in the description because I predetermined the music I was going to use. This is from a channel called Lo-Fi Geek. I like lo-fi music in the background, just to fill the silence when you're not talking, doing something. This is their spooky Halloween music from 3 years ago, so it's like their 2021 one. It's like a 3-hour long playlist of spooky Halloween lo-fi jack-o'-lantern copyright, no copyright rather. I don't know, it's a personal thing. When I'm watching videos, I don't mind if people have background music, but it always drives me nuts when their background music's like louder than what they're saying. Or they're using it to like add that. If you've watched RuPaul's Drag Race, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Anytime one of the girls say something that's a little sus, they do that weird shady noise, that ta-ta-ta-ta noise. I can't mimic it, but if you've watched, you know what I'm talking about then. I know you know. So we got our nails laid out. Let me get a wipe so I can wipe my brush off as needed. Get our juice out. And the monomer I'm using today is one from Nail Couture. I can't recall. I don't think this is the candied one. No, that's the regular scented monomer. It might be their fast drying, or it could even be their regular monomer. I have all of them. I have about 10 bottles of each one. And just give me a quick second. Diesel needs to say hi. You want to say hi, Diesel? Come here, baby. Come here. You can hang out with mommy. Sit behind me, okay? You want to do nails with me? I don't think you can, honey. You don't have a thumb. You gotta sit back, Diesel. You don't have a thumb for this. Oh, so let me give a quick second. Diesel really wants to do a set of nails, but I have to keep reminding him he doesn't have thumbs. I know, I'm sorry you don't have thumbs. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Alright, so we're gonna start. Salem's spell looks like it's gonna be my favorite. I think Autumn Rain will be my second. I feel like this is gonna be the order of like the way I'm gonna like them. I like the look of all of them right now, but I have a feeling these two are gonna be my favorite for some reason. Wow, the thing is filled to the brim. Oh my goodness. That is nice. I'm not mad about that. Alright, let's see. I have a feeling my bead skills are going to be so bad, but let's try. So I'm gonna scoop in. Oh, I got a bad bead already. That was a really bad bead. Now, keep in mind, I do not work as much with acrylic as I normally do. So a little bit is going to be on me, not the product I'm using. Please keep that in mind. That is a little bit better of a bead I picked up this time. Treating this stuff, I'm treating it somewhat like poly gel for some reason. That's not gonna be helpful. That's not gonna be how it works, Rocky. You can't use it like poly gel. And I'm not trying to use a lot, I'm just trying to use enough so we can get the idea of what this will look like. This one here that I am using, this brush, is a number 6 round, also from Nail Couture. I got these in the Super Scoop, so I needed new brushes, and these are working quite well for the first time out. What's really cool about this glitter acrylic too is if you aren't big on encapsulation, boom, it's all done for you. How nice is that? I probably didn't get enough to actually bead right, but it's gonna be enough to cover the bottom here. And now we're just gonna let that sit, let it dry, and we'll look at it here in a moment. So that will be Hocus Pocus. Let it sit there and dry out. So next we're gonna go in with the Joker. Let me use both hands. Ooh, again, we are filled to the tippy tip top there, girl. Oh my goodness. Don't breathe on it wrong. You might blow some out. Better bead. I like too, like how easy this is to pick up, even if you don't have the best skill at acrylic and you're kind of already rusty at it. It is really easy to pick up. It's very easy to move around. That was a weak. Ooh, I almost said the word. I almost lost myself and became a gamer there for a moment. That was a weak bead I picked up. I'm just cleaning the brush out because there's a little bit of glitter. There we go. Like, see how I picked that bead up and it was ultra dry, but I was able to push enough liquid in there so I could still work with it. That is nice. I don't need a big bead. Well, any bead would have been nice. There we go. I kind of want to fill in the side here a little bit. So that would be the Joker. And I'll it. You see all the, wow, it's so pretty in there when the glitter all comes out like that. Alright, so next we are going to use Friday the 13th. Let's tap her down. Tap her down. Ooh, that's pretty. It's pretty looking. Alright. Enough oohing and on. Let's get to beading. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Can I move this one up to the number 1 spot instead? Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so pretty. Alright, let's go in for another bead. I feel like I gotta work somewhat quick because I think this is the quick drying monomer. Yeah, we gotta move kind of quick with the and that's the monomer. That's not because you can use any acrylic, and it can be acrylic's not going to depend on how quick something sets. What makes it set quickly is going to be the monomer. There's quick setting monomer, there's slow setting monomer for people that are still kind of learning or maybe don't have the best skills with acrylic and they need that little bit of extra time. But I think I am using Ian Couture's quick setting one because I mean I have seconds to work with it. I don't have a lot of time. But I was able to lay some beads much better this time. I'm getting my groove back, so to say. This one will be Friday the 13th. We'll let that one finish setting up. Alright. Autumn Rain. Anybody remember that Prince? I bet a lot of people remember that Prince song, Purple Rain. I need an acrylic called Purple Rain. Oh, so I can do, okay. Let's go with a little bit wetter bead. Let's go with a little bit wetter one.
Kroger is bringing you fresh new ways to save.
Every and time a commercial you order Kroger would delivery, come on like right as I'm.
You can choose to redeem your points for fuel discounts or save on groceries the next time you order. Your points, your choice.
Shut your mouth. That is
delivery.
So pretty.
Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Oh my gosh.
Did you know your skin is the largest organ of your body? The lightweight moisturization of Old Spice lotion is like treating your skin to a
skip commercial. Oh, that stream is all over. So we're gonna over, if you can still hear the music in the background, to the Creator Mix. They have some really good copyright-free music also that I love. And I did not pick up a wetter bead that time. I picked up the driest bead humanly possible. Oh my goodness. That was bad. That was bad. Let's redo that. Let's see if I can pick up a better bead and kind of even that out again. There we go. That's better. That was better. Like I said, these are just swatches. These are not made for nail purpose or press-on purpose. I just want an idea of what they're gonna look like. That's all. I'll definitely do some practice nails before and practice beads before we come on camera next time. Make my hand remember that muscle memory. Before I tap it too much, this one is Salem's Spell. And I think this one's going to be my favorite just because I see a lot of like purple, or it seems like there's purple in there, or like that bluey kind of purple. Let's find out. Let's find out. I love my monomer jar. It's so glittery right now. I don't know if you guys can see that. All the glitter inside of there. Alright, so let's go in. I do the thing you shouldn't do, which is squeezing it off on the sides, but once you learn it, you can't stop certain tricks. Like I said, if I was making nails professionally for people, especially acrylics, I would definitely go to school first for that. That's a whole different ballgame. But just making press-ons, just doing art and stuff on nails. So, I mean, you don't have to go to school to be an artist. Last time I checked. So I'm gonna be talking more about my press-on. The press-on business here shortly. I just can't concentrate. Like this again, this is why I couldn't do acrylic nails on people in real life. Once I concentrate, I concentrate. I can't talk to you, or if you're like talking to me and thinking I'm gonna respond back, I'm gonna be like, huh, what? Like chat, if you've been chatting and I haven't responded yet, I am so sorry. I'm just slow to turn that way. But we have got all 5 of them laid out, swatched down, and clean up our brush some. Get all the sparkly glitter out. Hi, Diesel. Honey, 1 second, guys. Alright. Dog needed a quick moment of loving, and I'm never one to deny my dogs of a moment of love. So, let's see what we are. For the most part, that's dry in there. I'm gonna take that off. And the reason why I did it this way too is I don't have to worry about top coating it or making sure all the glitter is locked in. When I do it this way, it's already done ski for me. That would, you know, you could, I bet there's some type of lazy girl method we could do with nails and acrylic. We're gonna go do some Googling later on tonight, guys. That is really pretty though. Like, I love all the little glitter that's mixed inside of there. So Hocus Pocus is pretty. It's pretty. I think it is gonna stay there in the last spot for now. So next is Joker. Let's see what you're working with, Joker. Has anybody seen that new movie, The Joker? Oh goodness, how do you even say it? Let me go look at it real quick and maybe I'll remember. Florida? I took 4 years of French in high school. Still can't say it. So, I'm sorry if you speak French. I probably totally butchered that word. I know I did, but that's on them for making a movie like that, okay? And making a title like that for a bunch of Americans. Anyway. This one is the Joker, and I really like that. I'm a sucker for blue. Blue obviously helps make purple, so I'm a big fan of blues and purples. That's right up my alley. She is so pretty. And what's cool is, like, you can get a Halloween vibe from this, but you could also take this to Christmas. You can make this into anything you want. Like this one here, with it being like purple, orange, and black, it does kind of limit you into like Halloween. I can even see like Mardi Gras or Walloween's coming up here, which is like a Halloween thing. We also have Gasparilla. So maybe you could get away using that for Gasparilla too. Alright, so next is Friday the 13th. Let's see what this one looks like. Girl, quit playing. Oh, you can see where I missed a spot and there's a bubble. So I'll point it out to you. Ignore this little spot right here. I didn't fill it in quite well, so it's created this weird little like bubble gap thing. But other than that, she is pretty. I really like, and again, it's a Halloween vibe, but you can go so many other ways with that. I could even see that being like a really good one for Valentine's Day. You know, like that dark, gothic, twisted Valentine look. That's pretty. I could see that. So next, we're gonna look at Autumn Rain, which is beautiful. This is gonna come in really good too for like some summer, spring sets. I love the way this one looks. You can make some cool mermaid or beachy nails with that. I do get some, maybe I didn't put enough in there, but I can get like, not the Halloween vibe, but the fall vibe, which is, I feel more so what that one was going for, was like that peachy, orange, pinky color that you see in the leaves if you happen to live in a state where we have seasons. I live in Florida. We don't got them things here. Oh no! Please speak for yourself. So anybody that isn't watching the live and you're watching it later on, all about that Drip, who is in the chat right now. They are one of the owners there at Drip Lab Acryliks, and they wanted to note out my favorite thing too, that this is why I was pointing out like they are filled to the top, is they noted I hated it, hence buying products like, you know, from wherever else. Like, I don't think E-Nail Couture does this. I think E-Nail Couture is pretty good about filling their acrylic jars to the top. But Drip made a great point, is a lot of acrylic jars that I will buy, they do not fill it up to the top. And that drives me insane. Like, if we probably did a cost breakdown of how much some of these powders cost to make, especially companies that are selling them for like $20, $25, $30, I bet their margins are insane. And they don't fill up their bottles all the way. So I think these ones, when we were looking at them, and you can always correct me if I'm wrong, I think there's a lot of the ones on their website are $5 to about $6. So for a jar to be filled like that for $6, you know you're getting your money's worth. That's my big thing too. You made the greatest point ever. Companies will put the glitter pots are the other thing. Like whenever I get a pot of glitter, it's never filled to the top. It's like barely halfway. It's barely even a quarter way full. And it's like, what the heck, man? Hey, Jen, what's up? Thanks for coming in. And I'm like waving at the screen, like my monitor screen, like you could see it. The camera's over here, Gwen. Hey, Jen. Oh, it's been one of those days, one of those weeks, one of those months. But the last one we are looking at is Salem Spell. And I love the little bits of like black glitter in there to make that blue really just... If you couldn't hear the pop noise, I was making a pop noise. These are really, really pretty. I am I mean, obviously I'm stoked I won something, and on top of it, it was stuff I can actually use. Nail products, hello. This one looks, I really love this one. I don't know why I love it so much. I'm not a big pinky, peachy person, but that one just, maybe because I'm in a sad place and I need to be happy, that one just, it's filling me with all this happiness and happy thoughts right now. These were beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And they offer more than just acrylics. I think there was some builder gel. Am I crazy? I know there are some nails on there. I was looking at them. They're like the 3XL, so I'm not, it's a little long for me right now. But I believe there's also builder gel aside from the acrylics and the nails. So there is quite a bit you can go find out at the Drip Lab. I did throw their Instagram up in the chat towards the, when I get ready to put the video up and we're done for the stream. I will go back, like I said, in the description and add links to all these different things. So if you're interested, you can definitely try them out. I do not have, this is my first time ever trying something from the Drip Lab Acryliks. So I'm really happy I got to try them out. I can't wait to see what products they're going to come out with next. I can't wait to try a couple more of their products out once I, once we get that YouTube revenue money rolling in. What are we doing today? We are looking at some nails that I bought from Amazon. We're looking at some nail glue. We just got done looking at some acrylics. And did you think the nail mail was over? No, because we got one more thing to look at. How are you, Jen? What you up to today besides hanging out here with us, talking about nail stuff? We're gonna go ahead and get this one opened up. This one, I thought this was so funny. This is from a company called Twinkled T. Shout out to Norma G, one of the subscribers on the channel who mentioned them in another live stream. She told me they had like nails, like full cover nails for like 500 nails for $3. I was like, girl, sign me up. I've heard of Twinkled T before, but I've never tried them. And what I thought was so funny is their shipping address is from Tampa. So you gotta support your Florida word somehow. So let's try to open this up. So I bought a bunch of stuff, a whole bunch of stuff. Let me go back to my order on Twinkled T real quick, because some of these things were, so they had a discount code going on, like these little glow-in-the-dark powders. I got it for 25 cents each. So, like, let's go ahead and start pulling some of this stuff out. I got a whole bunch of stuff. We got stickers, we got vinyls, we got nails, we've got glow-in-the-dark powder, we've got stampers, and we've got some nail gel. Oh, well, thank you, Jen, for hanging out with us. And Twinkled T even says, howdy, how you doing? So Twinkled T, again, another company I've heard a little bit about. They are a much smaller indie company. They offer, I don't believe they have any regular polish, except for like the polish you would use for stamping. But I mean, honestly, can't you just use stamping polish as regular nail polish, or am I just being naive? Like I feel like they could do the same thing. And I stand corrected. I'm checking their website. They do have regular nail polish as well. They have charms. They have cuticle oil. They got everything. Tools, as you can see. Okay, these are the nail vinyls. So let's kind of start arranging things here and seeing what is what. So what's this? Oh, this is a little thank you. By purchasing from Twinkled T, you're helping support a two-sister operation. We design, package, and ship every single order you place. So much love went into our package. It's crazy. If you have any questions, complaints, please send us an email or leave a review. Most importantly, show us your nail mail by using hashtag Twinkled T. Aww. So, Twinkled T, again. Awesome! Go pick up your kiddo. Give him a hug for me. Tell him hi. The little kid's gonna be like, why is some weird lady named Rocky saying hi to me? Don't worry about it, kid. Don't worry about it. I just like saying hi to everyone. I'm just a friendly person. That's all. So what we are looking at first is these are some luminous powders. And they have these little words that are kind of hard to read, maybe on camera. This one says headliner, this is glow stick, and this one is light show. And what I'll do, because it's so hard to do things glow in the dark in the room when you have a bunch of camera on. Can I pull these up? If I go to Twinkled T and then search, take you to the monitor. Head one. And what really threw me off on the website is they show it's for $1, but when I add it to the cart, it's 25 cents. Whatever. You get 0.5 gram of product in a 1 gram jar, so it won't be fully filled to the top. They give you some ideas on how to use it, but this is what the color will look like when you use it in a set of nails. I got these three. I mean, first off, I thought they were $0, but they were 25 cents. I mean, did I say 25 cents? I feel like that's even more than what they were supposed to be. Let me look again at my order. Maybe I'm crazy. No, 25 cents. So 25 cents for 3 little jars of some powder that glows in the dark, and I use this stuff quite a bit. So Twinkled T also gives free shipping, at least in the United States, if your order is over $40. You know me, if there's a way to hit free shipping, I'm gonna find me a way. So I added these into the cart and they helped get me to that free shipping point. Also, okay, you think I would give up with stamping. You think I would stop because I'm gonna be honest, I suck at it. I cannot get good. Just get good. Well, I can't get good for some reason. So, we're gonna try another set of stampers out and see if I can get good finally and do it. What I like about this one is they're metal. That's why I got them. I just feel like they're made a lot better. I don't know why. That jelly head is very, very sticky, so we might need to leave it out on a paper towel overnight. Same thing with that one. It is very sticky. But this was $3, I think, even after the discount. Yeah, this was $3 for 2... I just lost my word. 2 stainless steel stampers, and you get 2 little scrapers with them. So, not bad. I pay about $1, $1.50 all the time for scrapers and stampers. Unless I'm going through Manology, then I'm probably paying $10. So, not a bad gig. Let's see. I know what's in there. I'm going to save that for last. Save that for last. Oh, do you mean like you go and get them professionally done, Jen? Or like, is that the name of a company? Because if there's a company called Nails Professional, I'm about to go look them up. About to see what they offer. About to see how much they charge for stuff. So the next thing I got were some nail vinyls. I'm trying to see if I can find them. Yeah, so they're you get one sheet for $4. But the point of these vinyls is they're meant to look like heartbeats. Oh, and it's just another little message. So what you get, I might be really hard to see because they are black on black. But let's see if I can. I'll pick the corner up. That's one. So you can kind of get an idea of what's going on. So there we go. As you can see, it is a vinyl, and what they do is they cut out the actual shape. So you have a couple different options. I'll use the vinyl part, the cutout, like this part here that I'm peeling up. It will be cut out, and then I can lay it over my nail and make it any color that I want. Sometimes I can get a couple of uses again out of the vinyls. Other times I can't. Vinyls they're just a fun little thing that I like to try out every so often. And these were like $2. Again, I was trying just to get to that $40 range. These were $2. The meat and potatoes of what I was going for were these right here, which we're going to be looking at in a moment. And I got these stickers also. These are just some nail art stickers. I thought they were super cute looking. And they were $1, so why not? But they are super, super cute. You can cut them to your own length. Some of them are already pre-cut for you, but you can cut them to whatever length you want. They have this little bit of space in the middle, so they look like they're a double line. And let me go back to I'll show you what made me get them. I'll go back to the monitor. Twinkled T. It was, where were they? Let's take a look. Well, they're not making this very easy, are they? What were they called? They were called electric lights. Okay, let's search for it that way. There they are. Yeah, and they were $1. So, but these, see why I got them? Because of the way they look. It kind of gives off that like glowy, neon-y look. You could even use it like almost like a striping deal. See, just the different ways they were showing them off. I was like, oh my god, that's so pretty. I love that idea. So. Oh, okay, no problem, Jen. Okay, I thought you guys did. I thought I saw them on the website, some builder gels. And I want to try builder gels. I haven't played around with them in a while. I don't like putting gel on my natural nail for some reason. I always get scared of gel allergies and things of that nature, and it's just press-ons. I know I can avoid any type of gel allergy because the gel's not coming in contact with my skin. Just moving some stuff out the way. So, this is the final thing in the Twinkled T order that we are going to look at. The first thing, which we will go ahead and look at, are their gel extensions. And I got 2 different ones. I think they offer 3 on the website, but I started off with their Coffin and their square ones because I don't have a lot of shorter Coffin and squares. These are medium shapes. They're still a little long, but shorter than anything I own right now. I think they only offer, like I said, 3 or 4 different types of nails on there. They have either cream color, and then I think there was one that was natural color, but they were in like a long shape that I didn't need. So they are, pre-painted for us in a way. They're matte finished feeling on the top. They're not like slick shiny. I did pick probably, like I said, this is a 0. Yeah, my thumb's never a size 0. My index finger normally, or my middle finger normally is. And again, around the cuticle area, it's nice and malleable. You can move it. But up here at the tip, it is nice and square and solid. How thin are we looking? Pretty thin still here along the cuticle line, so not bad. I also like that it is matte on the inside, this nice matte finish. I always feel like it helps them adhere a little bit better when it's got that matte well instead of a smooth, shiny well. And these are the Coffin ones. The other ones were square. Little, and again, it's a 0, so it's probably not going to fit. Let's try a 1. Normally I'm a 1 or a 2. Ooh, almost sidewall to sidewall. It's a little tight. So I do have to, and it's probably happens 1 in every 3 boxes of nails I buy. I'll have to size up the sides a little bit so it can fit sidewall to sidewall a little better because there won't be a good half size in between. Or what I'll do is sometimes I'll just kind of work the sides a little bit and pinch it in until it does fit. Haha! But $3, 550 nails, like this is a really good deal. And I'm a little, I wish they'd had some clear ones. I wish they weren't all cream like this. I thought they were gonna, in the picture on the website, they look a little bit lighter than this. So, but I can work with it. We can work with it. We can cover over it. Ain't no big thing, chicken wing. Ain't no big thing. Ooh, when you drop some... Alright, I'm going to be looking at that website, but if you want to let me know also when it's about to happen, I will be paying attention. I love long nails, I just can't type in them. And I do a lot of typing right now, so it's just... So what we're looking at next... Yeah, all these nails, I'm all about fake nails. None of my nails are real. I can't, no ma'am. So what we're looking at next, this was really cool because this is something I don't see a lot of websites offer. They offer what's called oopsie polishes. So their line at Twinkled T, their name of gels is called Gel Baby, and I'll show this bottle off because this one is not an oopsie bottle. I paid the normal $14 price for this bottle, but this is their brand of gel. It's called Gel Baby. This is in the color Selena. As you can see, it has no ingredients or nothing on there about it. So let me go look and let's see what we can find out. I don't have an allergy to HEMA or anything of that nature, so I'm not too concerned. I don't need to know what's inside of it, but I would like to tell people if I can. Okay, so on their website, they do tell you about the product. They tell you that Gel Baby was created over the span of 3 years to create. In fact, here, I'll show you. But it tells us that it's been created over 3 years to create the formula perfect for oily nail beds, dry nail beds, staining through, purple shampoo and clothes, anti-chipping for the working boss babes, and extreme opacity for those of us who need to cure and go, go, go. We do have acrylics, which is a very common thing, acrylic copolymer. It looks like we do have HEMA in here. So if you are allergic to HEMA, you're not sure you're allergic to HEMA, you think HEMA is evil and you don't ever want to use it, HEMA is not a bad thing. You just need to be very careful with it, just like any other chemical. We use bleach, right? If you mix like bleach and ammonia together, you basically make household mustard gas. So with 2 products underneath your sink that you buy every day for cleaning, you can create a really bad chemical in your house. So all chemicals are bad in relation to how much you're using, and if you're not following the proper protocol. If you're curing, you're cleaning up gel before you're curing, you're doing all the right steps, HEMA more than likely will not be a bad, scary thing. So that's my 2 cents on HEMA. But this one is called Ballerina. And let's get some nails out. We'll get some clear colored nails too, so we can see the color a little bit better. Did I already put that one back in the bag? Oh, nope, there it is. So the thing I was also going on about, and we'll switch back to the monitor real quick. So what's cool is this is their regular brand of polish. This is called Gel Baby. It's $14 for most of their colors. But, and we'll type it in so I can find it a little bit easier. They have what they call Oopsie Gel Baby Polish. And this is a big thing that happens in manufacturing. There will be, they'll make 5,000 bottles of polish, but because of how the machine is picking it up, not every single thing is created the same. Not every single bottle is exactly like the last. Maybe when that machine grabbed it, that bottle was a little bit weaker and it caused it to chip, or the paint wasn't quite set like it should have, so the paint chipped a little. Something now about the bottle is less than superior quality. So what they do is they offer these polishes to you as an oopsie. The color is still the exact color you should get on the inside. Daily Charm does this too. I'll pull it up. I'm pretty sure they still have them up. Yep. Second chance deals is what they call them. So Twinkled T's oopsies is the bottle's not going to be, great, but it is going to be the exact same color on the inside. So if I've got Selena Oopsie and I got a regular Selena that wasn't an Oopsie, the color should be exactly the same. I'm just paying less because the bottle isn't perfect. Maybe the gold up here got nicked or something. So that is cool. But Daily Charm does it also, and a lot of them are $5. They call them second chance deals. So what happens is maybe it's not so much the bottle is messed up, but the color itself didn't quite get manufactured the way it was. So for example, this Catitude C27, this is the original color, which is more of a red toned pink, but the second chance colors, you can see it's a different type of pink. The pink hits a little bit different. It's not as deep in the red shade. The biggest one you can tell it on is Vampire C37. It's this beautiful like purple sparkle, but the second chance, like a pinky purple. So you're not really getting the same stuff. To me, that's just, I don't know. I don't like that. You're not actually getting Vampire. You're getting the bad version of Vampire that shouldn't have probably passed quality check. Oh, there's one other on here I can show you with where it does it like crazy like that. Lollapalooza. It's this beautiful like hot pink color. But the second chance color, it's red. Like that's red. There is nothing about these two that are the same. Nothing at all. How can you say these two colors? I got some. Like this one I can see. This one, they're fairly close. That one's kind of a stretch. That one again is a bit of a stretch. That one I feel like it just got more glitter than that one there. Or maybe it got more of the silver glitter than some of these other specks of glitter, so that's why it's created this color, but yeah. So, back to the whole reason why I was talking about these, is I just thought it was really cool that they offer the ability to get, you know, the same color, just maybe the bottle's not as pretty. And we'll even take a look, because I did buy two oopsies, Evil Eye and Watermelon Sugar. These are oopsie ones. So I paid $8 for each one of these bottles. I mean, I can't see down here. There's some chipping on the bottom of the bottle. You can see this weird little, like, circle, too. Oh, never mind. I can see it there. But this bottle has some chipping on it. But, I mean, outside of these two little chips at the bottom, they look identical. And then same thing with this one. It's got, like, the smallest hairline chip here on the corner. And we got like a little, okay, we got some scratch marks and some scuff marks here on the side, but outside of that, like, they look fine to me. I wouldn't be mad at all having those things in my my salon. So let's try these out and see how they perform, because I've never bought Twinkled T before. I couldn't find a whole lot about them either on YouTube. So if you are finding me because you were curious about Twinkled T like I was, welcome to the channel. I like to find a bunch of different indie brands and try them out and be the only YouTuber that talks about them and, you know, help people out. Let them know if they're spending their money on something. So first we're going to try Evil Eye. This blue just looks so pretty online. And it looks even prettier in person. I love the nice long barrel. It looks like we have... It is a rounded square applicator though, which is okay. That's okay. Betsy has won my heart with the best applicators. Eventually people will catch up. It does go on very smooth. This is one coat. I'm laying it on pretty thin. And you can't even. There's no shadowing. There's no peaking. That is 100% coverage in one coat. I am highly impressed right now. Wow. That is great. Let's check out Watermelon Sugar. So bright. It is so bright. And if no one noticed yet, so I went to the University of Florida and the colors are orange and blue. Have you noticed something yet about the colors that I'm using right now? In case the Gators go far this year, I gotta have some colors ready. I gotta be ready to support my alumni, my alma mater. This one, I do feel like we might need 2 coats. Maybe not. It feels a little bit more jelly-ish, but still opaque at the same time, if that makes sense. And I like totally went over the lip of that nail, because I was not paying attention. And now the last one we are going to try out. I love their bottles too. Those are so pretty. It's so cute. So the last one we're going to try is Salinas. And I just love the color purple. And it didn't look like a purple right away that I had. It seemed to be a little bit darker than most of my other purples. And oh my goodness, she is pretty. Oh my goodness, she is so pretty. Alright, so now let's go ahead, pop these in the lamp. I'm going to do it for 90 seconds just to be on the safe side, just to make sure everything is nice and cured. And while that is going on, that is the end of our nail mail, but we can go a little bit longer, I think, on the video. Why not? We got a lot to catch up on, a lot of lost time to make up on. So what is the first thing? Channel updates. Let's talk about channel updates. So my plan moving forward is I don't do a lot of short form content. I'm trying. I've tried my hand at it. I do a little bit on TikTok. You can find me on TikTok. I am Nailed by Rocky on TikTok, Nailed. Somebody already had Nails by Rocky, so I couldn't keep that continuity, so to say. So you can check me out there. I'm also on Instagram as RockyStar85. I know it's not a nail sounding name. I will never change my name on Instagram. That's what I created 10-15 years ago, or whenever Instagram first became a thing, and that's just been my name since, and I ain't changing it. So so you will still see some short form content here and there. I will be putting it up on TikTok and Instagram. I do put the short form content also on YouTube. So if you feel like you've already seen something in one place and now you're seeing it in another, it might be the case. There's a lot of people that don't follow me, obviously, from Instagram or TikTok. And I am trying to bring some of those people over here to YouTube because my focus is long form content. As you can see, we've already gone almost 2 hours with this live today, and I've been able to fill it up with quite a bit. Whether or not it's good or bad or hot air is another story, but it is a good waste of 2 hours. So my goal is long form content. I do love doing these lives. I think they're really fun. It gives me a chance just to go out there, talk. We be real with each other without all the editing and madness to make it, pretty for the YouTube people, for the YouTube algorithm, rather, so to say. So long form content is my focus. I do have a degree in English, which probably isn't coming across very well right now. I'm having a real struggle for words today. I haven't had to talk to people in like the last 2 weeks, so having to formulate a sentence is suddenly a little bit of a difficulty, but we're powering through it. We're getting through it. So with that English degree background, as well as I have a degree in marketing, I do want to focus a lot more on video essays as well. I'll still be doing the nail content. I'm still going to be doing nail designs, but we're also going to throw in how consumerism, hyperconsumption, how the fear of missing out, aka FOMO, how those things are affecting not just clothing or food, but it's also affecting us here in the nail industry. How the nail industry, how the pricing has changed so dramatically from when I started getting my nails done in the early 2000s to where we are 20 years later. It's night and day. And to be able to see that progression of us getting here gives me a very good ability to talk about it. It gives me a large background to pull from. So you will be seeing video essays along still with the nail art and the nail mail, but it all still will be linked back into nails somehow. And while I've been talking, these are the 3 polishes. They do have their tacky layer, which is normal. That's why we top coat it. I'm sure if I rubbed it off with some alcohol, we would get that tackiness to go away. But these are the 3 colors. This is one coat. No video magic. You guys have been watching me the whole entire time. That's why I show you my hands. There's no sleight of hand tricks here, you know. The sleeves are all the way up. Yeah, that is one coat. That is very impressive. $8, 1 coat coverage. I might be back, Twinkled T. I might be back to buy a couple more nail polishes from ya. That's pretty good there. Do I have Snapchat? No, I do not have a Snapchat. I'm always scared of Snapchat. It's a scary place over there. So is Twitter. Those are like the 2 places I don't go to. I'm on Reddit. I love Reddit. Oh, I'm on Reddit all day long. But but Snapchat, yeah, it feels like the Wild West on Snapchat. Does anybody remember Austin? Oh my God, what's his name? Austin McBroom? Was that his name? The Ace Family? All I can think of when I think of his Snapchat is Austin after, like, what's his wife's name? Catherine? I think it's his wife's name. I don't watch him. I personally don't watch family bloggers or family YouTubers. That's not my type of content I like watching. I'm sure there's some wonderful ones out there. But I remember the Ace Family. I remember Austin. And I remember when him and his wife broke up. And he was on Snapchat, like, living out of an RV. And just, goodbye. Goodbye, Austin. Like, yeah. A lot of that stuff seems fake. But maybe that's why I should go to Snapchat. Because then they can get that authentic, refreshing realness that I bring. And yeah, maybe I should go to Snapchat. Maybe. But no, I'm on Reddit, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. YouTube is my main place. And I am on Facebook. I don't do a lot with the Facebook page. It's also Nails by Rocky. I really honestly don't do anything though with it. I think I think I have it set up to whatever I post on Instagram does cross post over to the Facebook page because they're connected together, but outside of that, I don't do anything with Facebook. It's there. Other channel updates, other big things. Like I said, there will be more lives. I love lives. I think they are probably the funnest thing for me, and I love doing nail art live, so we definitely are going to do more lives as the time goes on. Oh, Diesel's having a ball back there, being a silly boy. We also The 500 subscriber thing is not over. We are still trying. And let me go over here. So, let me refresh because it just changed this morning. Okay. So, this is Social Blade. It's not official, you know, it's like, first and foremost, I am not making even 44 cents a month off of YouTube. Right now, I make a big old fat zero off YouTube because I'm not monetized yet. To hit monetization, you need to have 1,000 subscribers total. So that is what we are working on this channel. And one of the goals was subscribers. Now, it just updated to past November. For the longest time, it was showing that I was going to hit 500 subscribers before October 31st. Now it's saying that we can do it in 8 days. I think we can do this faster than 8 days, everybody. I think we can hit 1,000. Or listen to me. My big Leo tendencies over here. I would love to hit 1,000 in the next 3-4 days, but I don't think that one's going to happen. Now, if it does, I will not be upset. If you want to start, you know, telling all your friends, cousins, family, nieces, nephews. Excuse me, I had to cough. Co-workers, sisters, nephews. I probably said that one already. Grandma, grandpas, whoever you want to tell that's going to listen to you to come hang out with us. I mean, I'd love to hit 1,000 in 3 days, but my goal, our goal, is to get 500 subscribers by Halloween, October 31st. We currently are at 484. So for those of us that are not math inclined and like to see things out, we do that. We only need 16 more people to come hang out, be a part of the channel, and we can hit the first level of monetization. So then there's the next step, which is 1,000 subscribers. But I think if we can come together and be 500 strong, hitting 1,000 is going to be a cakewalk. So I'm not even concerned about that part. Oh, the other big update, since I'm about to break open these nails for us to look at. So I mentioned a few videos back, I started a press-on thing. I was only doing it locally though, like I was going not to like arts and crafts kind of like fairs, things like that. Putting myself out in local places like next door, so that way it was just to my immediate area, letting people know, hey, if you want some press-ons, I am becoming a press-on artist, and I will design your nails at a shockingly good rate compared to what you'll pay in the salons, because I'm working out of my house. I don't have overhead to worry about. All they're paying me for is material, time, and how complicated the design is. I had a brain fart there for a moment. So while I've been setting this press-on business up, obviously you want to have nails that are ready to go, that you can kind of show off like, hey, this is the type of stuff I do. So these were some nails that I had been working on. This one here is just so neat. Like, I love how it looks. But this is what I call like a shifting Aurora style nail. What I did is I painted the nail black. I used a really cool 3D cat eye chameleon polish on top and then matted everything out. But the way I used the magnets to pull off how the hollow goes, I was so proud of myself. And I did another one like that. I was kind of messing around. This one here I'm not as happy with. It didn't really come out the way I like it. Now, okay, this one is super cool that we're going to talk about. Okay. So here's why this nail is super cool. Do I still have everything nearby? So again, I don't know why I never thought of this before. I have tons of polygel, and I'm really not into doing polygel nails, like putting the form on and then trying to hold it there. And I'm just like, no, I'm over it. I'm over it. But I still have tons of polygel that I really want to get through and I really want to use. So what I did is, and I didn't have any Coffin style nails. None of these Coffin nails had come yet. What I did is I took a Coffin shaped dual form. I used the polygel in here, and basically all I did was, we'll just do it. We'll just do it, because why not? It's pretty simple and easy. We'll do this, we'll grab that, we'll grab this. And I should have some alcohol nearby and a brush nearby. Okay, so you have tons of polygel, right? And you don't like putting the thing on your nail and trying to position it on your nail. It's a big old pain in the booty, right? Right. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna find our polygel brush. There it is. We're gonna get our polygel brush. I like to use alcohol because I am all out of slip solution and I don't buy more of it. So the only reason this is a polygel brush is, ooh, I gotta clean that end. It's dirty. Hold on. Clean our end out some. Ooh, it was all gummy. Here we go. So what you can do is you can technically, you might have to do a lot of shaping work. That's what I found. But if you're fine with that, you can make press, or maybe you've already, if I just got unlazy and shaped the dual form to my actual nail, then I probably wouldn't have any shaping to do, but I've been a little lazy. So what I do is, some alcohol. So we just put the nail on a nail stand. I flip it on the backward side. We're going to take our polygel, and I like to start in the wall. Make sure it's nice and smashed down. And now we'll get our alcohol. So essentially what I'm doing right now is we are making press-on polygel nails. And the strength that is in these things is insane once you start painting them. Like, I'll show you once I get done painting and patting this one out. Like, I cannot bend or break that polygel nail that I created. Once I put a little, and I didn't even use gel, I used regular nail polish on top of everything. I really love these INLP nail polishes that I got, but I don't like painting my real nails because then I have to sit still and I can't go anywhere and I can't do anything and I have to wait for them to dry. And maybe it's my luck. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Every single quick drying nail polish thing that I have tried does not make my nails dry any faster. It makes them a lumpy, gross mess. And it's miserable. Put a little bit more in. But yeah, with polygel, it's very similar to the idea of acrylic. There are a lot of differences, but they are a similar concept. We're going to take a bead and we're going to spread that bead out. The difference with polygel is it's not going to dry while you're working it. I could walk away, leave this thing sitting here for 4 hours, come back, and it still wouldn't cure. Polygel does require a UV lamp to secure. So it is nice if you want to have very fitted nails. You don't want to mess with having, you know, this is just a lot easier way than acrylic for some people. And for the most part, we're smoothed out. There. So this is that polygel. This is this polygel right here. Same nail form and everything. I used 3 coats of INLP's Abracadabra on top of this thing. And like you normally can pinch the size in. I also haven't top coated this yet. Look at this thing. It's unbendable. And it looks really cute. But once this is done, it's almost there. We'll take a peek and I'll show you how to pop it out. This was another really fun nail. So I did, again, like that effect with the cat eye magnetic gel and matted it out. But this is actually not a charm. This is some, what's it called? Liner gel. This is some liner gel that I got from Nicole Diaries. It was a brand I bought off Amazon. And it had this gold one in there, and the way I was able to lay the gold, I was able to make this beautiful little like half circle and then went it in with a little teeny tiny art brush and then put some top coat on so that still has that shininess to it. I thought that was so cool. I don't know why. I now want a set of nails like this. This was another fun glitter magnetic one. I'm trying to get into magnetic polishes. I'm trying really hard. They're not my thing, but everybody loves them nowadays, so might as well try, right? Oh, wow. And we made it through another video. We will.
How old is this girl? This girl. This girl is 45. So
skip.
Through the fire, through the fire. You can record studio quality vocals in the.
Oh, the YouTube commercials, they will get you, boy. I'm also trying to play more with animal print, and this, it's not the best French I've done. I definitely could do a lot better. But what I did is I first painted the nail in like a nice nude peachy color. I then went in, excuse me, had a cough for a second. I then went in and I made just a baseline, like I drew in pencil of where I wanted my crescent to go. I then took the nail transfer foil glue and I followed along where that half circle crescent smile line would be. Once I cured the nail glue, I went back in with the foil to create this like animal print here at the top, and then just went back in with a black liner to kind of outline it, clean up some of the sides, kind of bring it all together. I feel like I could have brought this down a little bit further, the black, but it works for now. It is a really cute set that I've already had 2 people request I make for them. So this is another one I'm working on. Ignore how some of the dots got a little too close to each other. I was just freehanding the dots with a little liner brush. I didn't have any of my cool tools out. Just a simple little design. Something different, something unique, and I just really love that blue color. I don't know. I wanted to use it because of the blue. This is another really cool take on what I call Louis Vuitton nails. Instead of a red under, we have a pink underglow. Because everybody's like, no one ever looks under the nails, but I mean, if you put your hand back like this, if you're waving to someone, if you're talking with your hands like I do, they're gonna see the underside of your nail. So I just thought that was a cool idea. What I did first is I painted the nail pink, then I went over it with a white, and then I went over it with a black, so that way it would seal everything in. You couldn't really see the black from the bottom or the pink from the top. Now, what we're gonna do is, we're gonna wipe that stickiness out. This is the other reason why I'm not a big fan of polygel nails, is they are so sticky. Oh my goodness, after you cure them, no matter how long you cure any polygel, it is so sticky. The stickiest of the ickies. Sneak that one in past the YouTube censors. Alright, so now that we've got most of the stick wiped off, what's cool about dual forms, if you've never used them before, is it's got these little things on the side. This is why some people call them poppets, because if you move this part back and forth, eventually, it does it a lot easier when it's actually on your hand. It does take a little bit more work when it's not, but boom. Let me get some more alcohol. The other side is sticky as hell also. Should be nice and de-stickified. Yeah, that feels better. So as you can see, and this is with any dual form, you'll always have these little like lines on the side and little ridges. You don't need a super strong nail file, because polygel is a soft gel. It is very easy to work through with a little bit of file. You just clean those edges up like that, and then clean up the bottom some too. There you go. You now just made your own press-on nail. So I thought that was really neat. I might start making more of my own press-ons just from polygel instead of having to buy a bunch of nails. At least I can make my own for a little while I am. So that's the other update we'll talk about real quick, is life in general. There it is. Looking around for my polygel brush. So, and this is also where I reach out to you guys, because if you have any tips, tricks, if you know of anybody, throw your girl a bone. So as a lot of you know, or maybe don't know, I started YouTube in February. It was like the last or second to last week of February. I've thought about it for years, about making a YouTube channel, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna try it. I'm not getting any younger. It'd be really cool to try it out, see what I can do. And I had a full benefit 9 to 5, like legit 8 to 4:30. But I worked a normal 9 to 5. I legit had Monday through Friday. I was off on the weekends. It was a beautiful job. I then found out in May that they were going to lay off over 100+ people, most going in June, the rest of us being laid off in July, so less than 2-3 months away. And subsequently on July 17th, 2024, I was laid off from my position as a help desk analyst for a hospital. My job was sent overseas. They pay those people significantly less than what they paid us, and they're doing just as much work that we were doing. I mean, there was points where I was helping 50, 60 people in a day. And these people are making less than $7 an hour doing technical support over the phone, walking people. Sometimes these calls are like 45 minutes to an hour long. So, and they're not simple steps of, oh, did you restart your, no, we're looking at network traffic and pulling up different logs from people's computers. It got intense. So with all that being said, I was laid off in July. I had no money coming in from anywhere. So I put a little bit more effort into YouTube, but I knew YouTube wasn't still paying my bills. I have been looking for a job since May, when I was still employed. We're now here almost at the end of October, about 6 months later. I still have not had any interviews. I have not had any callbacks. When I do get an email from any company at all, it's at 2 in the morning on a Sunday letting me know thanks, but no thanks, basically. Yeah. I work in the tech industry. I've worked in the tech industry for over 20-something years, and this is the longest I've ever gone without work. And it's really, really scary, and it's giving me a lot of anxiety. So if anybody out there knows of any companies that is looking to hire technical people, technical support, I've even done customer service. My main work though is an analyst, a software and hardware analyst, network specialist analyst. So if anybody knows of any of those jobs hiring, I do also have to say it needs to be a remote position. And maybe that's why it's taken me so long to find a job, because I'm stuck working remote only due to my medical conditions of seizures and a couple other things that are wrong with me. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. So if you know of anybody hiring, I've been on LinkedIn, Glassdoor, Indeed, ZipRecruiter, any job board. I've probably already been there. Rat Race Rebellion is like my favorite one for the last 10 years. So I know a lot of the sites, but still, go ahead and drop it in the comments or in the chat. If you know me on Instagram. Sorry, that monomer, I don't know why, it's like making me, oh, I have to go dump this out real quick. It is really making my nose go crazy. Oh my goodness. Like, I was getting all stuffed up because of that monomer. There we go. So, yeah, that is where I'm at life-wise, channel-wise, nail mail wise. Oh, and the press on business, like I was talking about. I really need to make an outline. I think that's what I'm going to do for the next live. I did this one real impromptu, so it is going to be like all over the place. Normally when I do a live, I try to have an outline so that way I can move into things correctly and more organized, but I didn't do that one today. So, press-on business. I did start a little local press-on business. I've only been serving people locally, but like I was showing with that animal print of nails, I've had a couple of people in other states, much far away from Florida. Like how they found out about me, I don't quite know yet still. One person I do know, she said that she found me through a friend of a friend on YouTube, so I thought that was pretty cool. So a couple of these people have found out of me because of YouTube or Instagram, and they asked if I would be willing to design press-on nails for them. So I am slowly starting to move outside of the local territory. I don't have a website yet. I'm slowly working on all these things because, again, it's just me. I do all the editing, all the sound, all the script writing, all the topics, the brainstorming. When we're sitting here doing a live, I was on the wrong thing for this whole time. I've been talking at least. I was just on the wrong screen the whole time. But yeah, I am the CEO of everything that I do. I have to handle my own books, and on top of all of that, I still have a normal family life. Since my husband is the one primarily working right now, and I'm home all the time, so it makes sense. And I'm a clean freak. I like to clean. It's a way to relieve stress for me. There might be a couple y'all out there that makes sense too. A lot of y'all might think I'm crazy, but when I get really mad, I'll go on a cleaning spree. So yeah, since he predominantly works, I'm home. It means I'm taking care of the house. I'm cleaning, I'm cooking, I'm taking care of the dogs, I'm doing laundry. We live in Florida, and in most Florida homes, you're not going to find a lot of carpet. It's normally tile, so I'm having to sweep up constantly because of dog hair, my hair, sand that comes in the house every single day, even though we're not on a beach. Another perk of living in Florida, all the dirt is mixed in with sand, so there's sand everywhere. It's like I'm like that guy from Star Wars. I don't like sand. It gets in places, and I just don't like it. Oh, goodness gracious. But it's almost 2:30. We started this at 12 to 1, 1 to 2. It is 2.5 hours later, and we are still here. Well, I'm still here, and I'm sure some of y'all are still here. I think what we'll go ahead and do is we'll start wrapping it up here. I thought I was going to be more ready to do some nail designs, but Diesel's getting a little upset that he is not getting attention, my little puppy dog. So I think we'll go ahead, we'll call it here for today. I'm going to go take my little puppy dog out. We're going to go hang out for a little bit, make him feel at ease, let him know everything's okay. Mama's here. And I think tomorrow, I'm going to take tomorrow off, at least in terms of live streaming. I think tomorrow I'm going to sit down. I'm going to kind of work on some of these video essays. I wanted to really get out my head. I'm starting to feel now at the end of this video a little bit of creativity flowing again. So I think I'm going to take that tomorrow, get some ideas written out, get it all flowing. And I think the next live stream, I think we're going to do it Wednesday or Thursday. I do want to do at least 2 live streams a week. I want to do one during the week and one during the weekend. So we might make a couple more though, just because I like doing them and they're fun. So we will have at least one more live stream this week. I don't know if I'm going to have a video ready yet to put out Saturday. I don't want to rush it. And if I don't have a regular video to put out Saturday, then we'll just do a live stream. It's no biggie. It's no biggie. And then we'll put out a video next week and get back to that regular Saturday upload. But for now, let me know in the comments what you guys think of everything. What did you think of the Drip Lab Acryliks? What did you think of Twinkled T? Do you think that nail glue is really going to hold the nails for 28 days? We'll make... That might start as a live stream and then turn into a regular video, but I will be using that glue coming up here very, 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 very soon because... look at my nails. Look at my nails. Look at my nails. Look at my nails. Oh my god. They are bad. So we need to cover all this up. Yeah. So for sure something is happening this Saturday. I don't know if it will be a regular video or a live stream or maybe even both. But we will be doing something this Saturday. Plus one more live stream this week besides whatever we do on Saturday. Yeah. Oh, and tell your friends, cousins, nieces, nephews, grandma, grandpas, aunts, uncles, co-workers, boss, whoever, the person that's bagging your groceries at the grocery store, especially if they have nice nails or nice hands, say, your hands look beautiful. You know what would make them look even better? If you watch these videos by Nails by Rocky, take your nail game and your hand game up to the next level. You'll thank me later. Don't just bag my groceries, thank you, and watch this YouTube channel. Also, if you haven't already, I love seeing what creations you guys come up with. If you want to be friends with me on Instagram, not followers, not subs, friends on Instagram, because I don't have a business account. It is labeled as a creator account, but that's just so that way it helps me show up differently in the algorithm, which I really don't care about anymore. I'm just happy I show up in someone's feed. So if you want to hang out and be friends with me on Instagram and share what pretty nail designs you are working on, or I love seeing Halloween costumes. Halloween is coming up here in a couple of days. I didn't get to get a Halloween costume ready in time, so why not show me what cool Halloween costumes you're wearing this year? I'm sure you're showing them on Instagram or the TikToks. You can always tag me and I'll come take a peek, and I never have anything mean to say. It's always nice. I'm always a nice person. So if you want someone to just give you a nice compliment, and not expect anything back, you can come be my friend on Instagram, and I will always flood you with comments about how wonderful and gorgeous and amazing you are. But I think we really, for realsy, we'll wrap it up here. Like I said, you can check me out on all my socials. Our goal is to hit 500 subscribers before Halloween. We only need like 16 more in 3 days. I know we can do it. We're really good about when we set goals here on this channel. You guys come through, you knock them out the park every single time, so thank you for that. But I will leave you guys here on this wonderful, beautiful, sunny, actual nice weather in Florida, and remind you, as always, like my favorite sailor said, Sailor Mercury, be pure, be honest, be beautiful. I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If it's your birthday, happy birthday, and I will see you in another live stream later this week. Bye. Bye, everybody.